So hey guys, and welcome to, well, something quite different, I suppose we could say. This is, in case you aren't aware, House Flipper, a game where we buy houses, sell houses, decorate houses. It's a fairly laid-back sort of game. Not a lot of crazy action or mind-blowing puzzles. Just simply selling houses. It's my office. I've decorated my office. It's a bright colour, I admit. Anyway, the whole point of this game is you buy and sell houses, you decorate them to try and sell to a specific range of customers. Now, I currently have a house that I need to decorate, which is the camping bungalow. We'll go back to the house. And then we'll see what's going on. So I'll show you what basically we've got to do. So I've cleared out all the garbage from the house, this particular house at the moment. So it's a blank, clean slate for us to work with. Now, there are a range of potential buyers, and if we look through them, we haven't seen them yet, they will give us ideas of their kind of likes and dislikes in terms of a house. Now, this is only a small house, so, oh, hang on. Sell off that door too. Oh, I haven't cleaned the windows. So yeah, this is a pretty small house. It means you're probably going to be looking to sell it to somebody who wants a house with one bedroom. So a single person would be what we're looking for. So, if we take a look through the buyers that we've got, we have this guy who's a student. He only wants one bedroom. He likes to have a place to sleep, which is good, right? Everyone needs one of those. He needs a place to study near where he sleeps, and he's not sure where he can put his books in another house that we looked at before. So we need to put books. He needs room for books, an office space next to his bed. That's not the worst option. This guy, he's already bought a house from us before. He's a tax official, a Scrooge. Wants one bedroom, one bathroom, but I've already sold a house to him, so I'm not interested in selling to him. This guy apparently doesn't need a kitchen. He wants a large master bedroom. He feels poor, but he was happy about that for some reason. Can you hear subtle music at the sound of a TV? No, neither do I. So he doesn't want a TV, I don't think. A bathtub, but only one. So he wants a bathtub? Or we could have Jack Tarrington. He's buying houses to rent out, but he wants 2 bathrooms and a kitchenette in the living room. This house really isn't going to be ideal for that, I don't think. This guy, he wants 1 bedroom, doesn't want kids' gadgets, doesn't want a TV in the bedroom, but he does want a double bed. He likes order, and he doesn't want a TV in his bedroom, we understand that. He doesn't like expensive equipment. So he wants a double bed, and he doesn't like stuff from the Great Depression, apparently. The only other people we have, Raphael, he's bought a house from us, so I'm not too bothered about trying to base it around him. She likes very arty sort of stuff, and flowers, so she wants art and books, and only 1 bedroom. I think we're going to try and make this house for her, because 1 bedroom's what she wants. 1 bedroom, oh no. It will need to be a living room and bedroom. Because, yeah, we only have 3 rooms in this house and one of them has to be a bathroom. Well, that's the room to start with anyway. Let's, if we're going to make this house for her, let's get buying some stuff to make this room livable. First things first, let's get the windows cleaned. Nobody wants dirty windows in their house, right? Not at all. You don't want them covered in all sorts of, well, who knows what. Right. Windows done. Flooring. So, she wants quite arty sort of looking stuff. And so for that reason, I'm going to look for something bright. Something very bright. In the way of tiles. There's not a lot of bright options in tiles, is there? Something like that would probably be ideal for her. So let's lay out the floor tiles first. There we go, that's a nice horrible tile design that she might like. Wall tiles are next. So we may as well get the walls and things done first. Again, something brightly coloured would be really ideal for her. Not that colour on the walls as well as the floor though, because I think that would be just a bit much. Or something interesting. I might get these cyan tiles. I'm not sure how many packs we're going to need, so let's stick with 4 for now. We can always sell them back afterwards if... No, not demolition. We can always sell them back afterwards if we've got any left. So that looks okay, not with these floor tiles, they look horrible. But she likes artistic sort of style, doesn't she? So she doesn't care about things being slightly odd. But these tiles will be okay for the bathroom. So let's do it. Let's get going. The bathroom in many ways I suppose is probably the easiest room to do. Because there's not a huge amount of... There aren't a huge number of options in terms of what you do in the bathroom. It's pretty much just get the walls done, get the floor done, and get in the generic appliances. I've taken all the light fixtures out as well, so no doubt we'll need to get a light of some kind in there as well. Make sure we got around the windows, because you want to make sure the place looks right, no missing spots. Everything has to be perfect. Well, maybe not for her actually. With tiling you've got to be very careful because you can accidentally lay the tiles on top of other tiles, which can be a little bit annoying if you waste one. There we go. Nice bit of work around the window. And this place will look perfect when we're done. So as I say, she wants a single bedroom and she wants lots of flowers and art. That's her main thing. And books. She wants books too, so we need to make sure she has a bookshelf of some kind. Should be easy enough, really. And 1 bedroom, so we'll make the living room area into like a living room slash bedroom. And I noticed that there are some sofas that are kind of looked at as beds, so we'll maybe use one of those if we can. But also, you never know, it might be of interest to the student as well. And that's the kind of person we can obviously try and get with some of these lower priced apartments, because you may not have a huge amount of money. At the moment, obviously, we're not going to see an awful lot of... At the side there, you'll see comments from them in terms of what they think of what you're doing. And that can be quite helpful because it can tell you whether it's worth moving on with a particular design choice or whatever. But really, it's quite straightforward. There will always be somebody who'll buy it. It seems like pretty much they will usually buy for more than you paid, which is the most important thing. Currently, our balance is high enough that we don't need to worry too much. If you're playing sort of early on in the game, there are a lot of, before you can actually afford to buy a house to sell, there are a lot of like missions that you can do for other people, where they'll ask you to do specific things to a house they've bought. That is quite good to introduce you to how things work, but I prefer the whole thing of just having the freedom to obviously do something, which is why I kind of did all that off stream before doing this. Right. But yeah, this is good. Nice easy room to do for a beginning. We might have enough tiles. I hope. I hope there are enough tiles. And we've got to put a door on this bathroom as well once we're done. We need some lighting for this bathroom. Which we'll put in as well. I hope we're not going to need, like, I think we're going to have to get one more tile, do you know that? That would be quite annoying if we have to get one more tile. Buy a whole pack of tiles for one tile. I might be wrong actually, I might have picked just the right amount. I think I have. One more tile? Yes. We picked exactly the right number of tiles for this bathroom. So there we go, that's the tiling done. Now, next thing we can do, if I can just get it on the, take that off first. Washing machine, a toilet, a sink, and on this side we have a shower and a radiator. So, first things first, radiator. Into the installations menu, and we get a little radiator for the bathroom. You can obviously buy bigger radiators if you want, you can buy air conditioning, you can buy all sorts of things, but I don't really think we need a big aircon unit in here, to be honest. Right, there we go. So first things first, radiator. Next up, we go to the bathroom section and we look at some sinks. Now, in fact, no, I'll tell you what, let's put the toilet in first, because then it tells us how much room we have for the sink, because it doesn't look like I have a lot of room for a sink there, it has to be said. Let's go for this compact one. Make the top black, because why not? We want to put that there. Not a lot of assembly required for a toilet. That's it, done, easy. So there we go, toilet. Now we can see how much room we have for a sink. I want something that's quite nice. Actually, that looks quite nice. What colours do we have options of here? That's really not going to work, is it? In terms of colour. Let me just see what other options there are. Maybe there's something that we can have some slightly more vibrant colours with. What about this? Looks like the most vibrant colour we're going to get out of anything is cherry. Because they're surrounded by wood. Yeah, we could just put a basic mountable sink, but I want to put something nice. Oh, now that might work. That will work, I think. And yeah, green tabletop. Oh yeah, that'll work perfectly. There's a lot of assembly things you need to do with these as well. A case of just attaching all of the hoses and connections. Sometimes when you're doing this you'll notice things like that the water might come shooting out too early, or other things like that, and then that requires you to kind of clean up a bit. But there we go, sink, which fits in quite nicely with the design. Washing machine. Nice easy thing to put in, washing machine. I have to be honest, I don't usually put my... Oh, where I am, we don't really put our washing machines in the bathroom. I know that in other countries in Europe, and certainly the US, I believe a lot of the time they do. Or they put it into like a laundry room, I guess, as well. In this case, this is where it's going. So we've freed up the drum, ready to spin. Taking out the transit bolts, if you will. I feel like I'm back at work. Hook that up. Going to pop that in the wall. Get that up inside. Bolt it on. And hit that waste hose as well. And there we go. All of the bathroom, oh no sorry, apart from the shower. So now we can buy a decent shower. I'm going to take this corner shower, I think. And yeah, I'll buy this corner shower. That's very close to the radiator. But not close enough for it to be a problem, it would appear. pop these in. And that's that done. One shower. So that is all of the regular furnishing. Now, what else do we need in the bathroom? Well, we could do with a mirror over the... Let me just check actually. Oh yeah, no, there's no room for that. Actually, where I've put the toilet paper... Where would I put the toilet paper holder? Could I get this one? Let me see if there's anywhere for this to fit here. Oh yeah, if we put it there, if it would go, that would be ideal, but we don't want it right out in the middle of the floor, do we? No, can't put the standing one. So instead, we'll get a wall hanging one and we'll have to hang it behind the toilet because there's nowhere else to put it. Oh no, we can put it just... Where did I see there that it could go? Pop it there, because it's the only place we can put it. The only place we can put it. Right, so I want a mirror. No, not there. Maybe under other. I don't want a whiteboard, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's just search for mirror. Mirror. Okay, show me all of the mirrors. I reckon if we're selling it to this woman, that's probably the best one to go for, right? Yeah, this would be the best mirror to put on this wall. Let's try and line it up with the top of there. There we go. It looks a bit crazy in there, but it's good enough. What else will we put in here? We can put some decoration of some kind up, some kind of pictures. What would be quite nice in there? Oh yes, that would be ideal. Is it upside down? Does that look more like it? I think that looks more like it. So let's pop that in. She's now saying not a bad picture. They're saying this picture's very interesting. An old couple, yeah, we could maybe sell to them as well, but that looks nice in the bathroom. Okay. We'll also have, I think, some kind of... Could I put a fern in here? Maybe just down there in the corner? She's saying, where are the flowers? Well, that's one plant. Just give me a sec. It's a bit of a weird place to put it, I admit. And why don't we take one of these two and put it... And do you know what? There's not really anywhere to put that now, is there? Oh no, we could put one under the window. Although... It actually says one plant for me and one plant for my husband, right? Okay, so... And they get annoyed if you put in another plant. If you put in a third plant in the house, they'll be like, whoa, what's going on? For some reason, they're not happy about that. I don't know why, but they're not. Right, I want... what else do I want? I kind of want some shelves in here of some description. I could build a sauna as well, but not really what we're going to do in this place, because we don't really have the room for that. However, let's see what we have got the room for. I can put some hanging shelves. Is that the only option I've got for wall shelves? No, okay, yeah, actually they might work. Let's make it... What's that colour? Pink. No, we'll make it the emerald ocean colour. Now, how many of these can I put in here? I think one there. I think that's probably about all we're going to get in. I can maybe put one above it. Don't think we want to go any higher than that, do we? Well, maybe we can. That ought to be enough. 3 shelves there that can have all sorts of stuff on them, and we will just see about putting something on them if we can. One of those. If it'll sit on it, that's the only problem. Can I not put it up on there? That's annoying. Oh, yeah, see, it's too big. Oh, okay, never mind then. Any smaller stuff than that, like that? Like that, maybe? Decorative thing there. Take one of them too. If I can put it on the shelf too. I think I have to jump up on something to actually put things on these shelves. And maybe we can get that big one on the top shelf. Oh, we can. Right, that would be perfect. That's really all I want to do in this room. Let's get the door on. And then that'll be the bathroom done. Oh, in fact, I wonder, are there any... Mountable window blinds. I think I want 2 of those if I can. Let's assemble our mountable window blinds. You don't want people peeping in your bathroom, do you? Especially because they don't have like the kind of bathroom windows I would expect. Another one here. I don't think anyone wants people peeking in at them while they're having their shower or whatever. I don't. Do you? There we go. Couple of blinds. Bathroom looks good. Need a door. Right, what kind of door will we have on this? Just a regular old door? Yeah, I think... Go for white doors. Right, lining these up can be a bit of a pain sometimes, I've noticed. One forward. That looks right. I would say that's right. Excellent. So, bathroom. All done. Very nice. Opens both ways. Just like all those house doors. I'll tell you, let's get the front door actually done to the... We want... Oh, I'm going to go with that one because that's what we've got on the rest of the house, right? Front door. We're good. Oh no, there is one other thing we haven't got in the bathroom yet, which is a light on the ceiling. It's important that we get a light in here, otherwise they'll be in the dark. What would be a nice one to put in on the ceiling here? Maybe... Oh, that might be quite nice. Stick that on the ceiling. And there we go, lighting. Now no one has to go to the bathroom in the dark. It's a good start. This will be the kitchen. So the first thing is... door. First thing is stick the door on the kitchen, because then we can... Then we can move on from there. There we go, okay. The doors are done. So the next step is to get some kitchen cabinets in here. But first let's get some flooring done. In the kitchen, again, we probably want tiles. I'm not going to go with those tiles because that's just silly. But I might just go with... maybe these ones. They're quite dark though, I think. Let's try them and see what they're like. There's not a huge amount of money. No, that might be alright. Good. Floor tiles. Next, we want to paint this place. What I'm going to do is tile this back wall, because that's going to be where all the cabinets and things are. So we'll tile the back wall, We might tile it with the red tiles as well on the back wall. I think we probably will. So I don't know, 1 pack or 2. Let's buy 2 packs of the wall tiles in red, assuming they're an option. I hope they are. Yes, there we go. So hopefully 2 packs is all we need. But I could be wrong. So as I say, kitchen cabinets will go on this wall to make sure the back wall's tiled and the rest of it is painted. But we don't want to paint the rest of it a dark red, obviously. We want it to be a brighter colour. Otherwise, that might be an issue. All things considered, this wall might not actually be the best one to put stuff against. No, because if you can get like a sink there in the middle, that would be quite nice. Okay, something tells me we're probably going to use just over 1 pack of tiles, but I could be wrong. It'd be a bit frustrating if we end up using more, but yeah, we're going to tile this wall and the floor in this red, because I think that looks quite nice. You may disagree, as is your right. Pop some more tiles there. Okay, so we got through 1 pack of tiles actually anyway. So yeah, we needed 2, although we won't need the complete package because we should get through this. What's that? It's going to be 5 tiles required, including this one. So 4 more. We've got more than 4 there, so we'll end up selling back a handful. But that's fine. That's okay. That's not a problem. And 1 more will get us a complete window. There we go. Sell that. Now what colour do we want the rest of the walls to be? Let's see. Walls, so we're looking at paint now. And I think... we want something that's not drastically different from what's there. But I don't want something bright red, because I think that would be a bad idea. I quite like that one actually for this room. I don't think I'm going to need more than 1 pot, to be honest. But we'll find out. So fill up our roller. Now, as well with this, you can upgrade your painting ability, which allows you to paint more walls at once. I can paint 4 at a time, which is good. 1 sec. I can paint 4 at a time, which is pretty good, but... did we? Yeah, we did, okay. So now, we'll also take the sides if we can. And that side too. Excellent, okay. Okay. Just make sure these last little bits are painted. I did paint that bit. Okay, good. So, the rest of this room needs to be completed. And it should be easy enough to complete. So hopefully she'll like this paint job. And hopefully she'll like what we do to the house as well. Yeah, we definitely didn't need 2 pots of this. 1 more pot should finish it off. And then we can sell what's left. Right, so that's the kitchen. So the next step is to get some kitchen cabinets in. And then other stuff obviously beyond that. But for now, I want a long counter of some kind. But I don't want something like that because it'll block the windows. Do I want that or do I want this? The trouble is I have to be careful as well about... No, yeah, we're going to go with this. I reckon... What's that? That is the detailing. Well, no, we want that to be a different colour, don't we? That looks okay. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. And the sink will be just like a silver colour. By many. Why would I need to buy many? Okay, that's far too big for this room. Try again. Find something different. So we can't use that counter, but maybe... Let's see what else there is first. Can't do it. I don't know if a corner one's going to be much use because it's going to stop me from putting in other stuff that might be required, like, I don't know, a fridge. There's no sink here either. What's that? That's not going to work, I don't think. Oh, well, I don't know. No, that's not going to work because there'll be no room for anything else. Okay. Not that then. What can we put in? We can't put anything big in, obviously. That just looks kind of dull. I mean, I could put just generic cabinets in, I guess, but... I think we'll do that, okay. I don't really think orange... Orange is just a bit much, isn't it? No, I don't like that. If that's the selection of colours that are available, I don't like it. I really wish that would have fit. We might have to go with this. I think cherry's going to be the best front option. Let's go with the old wenge colour, as that looks quite good. Okay, now hopefully this will work. Put that near the window so you can enjoy the view from the window while washing your dishes. We can put some cooking appliances in here as well. Let's do that. Is there a gas cooker? No, just an electric, okay. So putting an electric oven right there. That's too far back. That should be fine. That's lined up with the front of the counter now, that works. I also noticed a narrow cabinet. I'm wondering if that'll go in that gap. Needs to be cherry or... Do you know what? That would actually look quite nice if it would fit, but it won't, so it just sinks into the wall just there. And it's actually quite a tall cabinet. I didn't think it was as tall as that. Okay, no, we're not using that one then. I mean, if I'd moved the... Actually, do you know what? Move this over so that it's right in the corner. That's better. Put the cooker right there. And that might give me space for that cabinet now. I think. Let's buy it and see how it looks. Oh wait, I didn't choose the right colour. I was going to use that colour because that's the colour of the detailing on the other one. That needs to come back a little bit. That should be fine. It's a pity that there's a tiny little gap there, but never mind. Right, so we've got a cooker there, which means we don't need to worry about a cooking top because, well, there's one there already. What else do we have in here? We can maybe put some wall cupboards later. Oh, pop. Can I put that on the wall next to the cooker? Or is it too... No, I can't. Because the window's in the way. Okay, so we don't need to put an exhaust hood there then. Oh, we'll buy that. Pop that just there. Need a fridge of some kind, so electrical equipment / appliances. Obviously we need a refrigerator. It can't cover the window though. Let's take this one. And yeah, that's probably the best design for it. If I can put this against this wall. Is that? There we go. One fridge behind there. What other appliances can we get for the kitchen, just out of interest? We don't need a fridge because we've got a fridge freezer. A water heater? Do we want a water heater on this wall somewhere? Yeah, let's pop that up there. Looks a bit weird, but it'll do what we need it to do, I guess. Right, some sort of picture for the wall in here. And also some shelves, I think, would probably be a good idea. We're not going to get any... That looks good. Fits in with the colour scheme a bit, right? I'm going to put that one there. And then, let me see what other ones we've got. Things that fit in with the scheme. That will fit in okay. Yeah, she's still interested. The arty person. She's still interested. I'm wondering if we can put something on that far end wall. Not the owl. Doesn't fit the colour scheme. And neither does any of that. Maybe that one. Maybe this one. Yeah, that works. Is that the right way up? I can't tell which part of it's reflected and which part of it's... I think it's that way. Again, she likes that, so that's good. I feel like we could put some kind of corner cabinet there. Corner cabinet, just a basic, or just a basic cabinet, should I say. Single door cabinet, that's really what we want. That one maybe. Can I get this in a colour that's going to be useful? That works, because that's much like what we had before. Right. If I can put that underneath, maybe just there. That should work, right? That's probably the way you want it to face, do you think? Or maybe that way. Yeah, that's more like what you'd expect to see in a kitchen, I think. We could probably put something on top of here. I'm thinking old... Wait. Where is it? Home electronics, maybe it's under. Oh yeah, coffee machine. I'm just trying to think if I want the coffee maker there, or would it go there? I don't think it would. Well, it would. Well, I'll put the coffee maker there then. Near where you dry your cups. Just thinking about that. And we'll stick a microwave on that shelf that we put in place there. I've completely lost track of where I am. Stick a microwave there. Kitchen looks pretty good, but not quite finished yet. We also want... Where did I find shelves again? Or yeah, or cupboards. If there's something mountable. If we had something mountable, that might be quite good. But I don't think we do. Maybe that. Yeah, maybe that. I'm trying to think, there's a cabinet there which probably won't make it ideal, but that'll be alright. Microwave isn't blocked, everything looks alright with that, I think. What else? We could also get some decorations. No, sorry, not decorations. Other. Where we can find books and things like that that might sit on top of a shelf quite nicely. A cookery book would be the ideal thing. But it doesn't look like we're going to have that option. Well, that's okay. We'll just have a regular old book. Rare plants, why not? That works. Buy that one. And stick it on this shelf. I can't, because I can't get up high enough. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. It's on the shelf. I'm not going to complain. I want some kind of plant in here as well. Maybe something there. A plant there would be okay, I think. So, what kind of plant? That one. Yeah, see, she doesn't like one plant for me and one plant for my husband, right? Now it's a down because there's 3 plants. What, do you not like having any more than 2 plants in your house? We'll stick one of them in as well if we can. In the little pink. I don't think we can get 2 of them in there. No, we can't get away with that. Not big ones anyway. If we had another small one, maybe one of them. In that colour, that would be quite nice. If that'll fit there. So much better with plants in the house, they say, but that's a downside to them, apparently. But there we go, that is the kitchen, and I think that's pretty nice. Here we go. So now we've got the living area, the lounge slash, well in this case it's going to be a sleep, well we've totally put that door in the wrong place, haven't we? Totally put that door in the wrong place. Doors. Front door. Buy it now. On eBay. That looks more like it. Just make sure, yeah, that's more like it. That's what the door should be like. I'm going to sell that welcome mat for now. Just because I don't want it. Oh, they don't like, there's no welcome mat. What a shame. But hopefully our friend there, her appreciation of it's going up. Although she does also like it to be a bit of a mess, which is a bit awkward. Alright, so floor panels and coverings. I'm going to put... I think that's what's there already. Let's put this, just because I think that might be quite nice. And we just lay it out as quickly as we can across the floor. That's the beginning. Okay, now we need the living area. I want it to be quite bright because it's going to be for that lady, if we can get her to buy it. If not, then hopefully somebody else will buy it for a decent amount of money. Paint. Hopefully it'll be alright. So I want something bright, but not ridiculous. Like, I think that would be a bit much. But that might be okay. Let's put a pot of that, and I'm going to put that on... Not tiling, is it? I think I'm going to put that on... There's quite a lot of windows in this room, aren't there? I'm going to put that on this wall. think I might do a couple of colours in the room just to make it a bit more interesting. I didn't manage to actually complete any part of that. There we go. That's good. And we'll do these two as well. Not quite enough on the roller. This should be quite a nice little wall to put paintings and things on. I'm also going to put this blue on that wall. Just because I think that might be the best option. I haven't cleaned these windows in this room. I'll do that in a minute. For some reason I randomly seem to crouch, and I don't know why. Like, I didn't choose to crouch, but just it happens sometimes. Not really sure why, but, you know, it does. Ba-da-dum-bum. Good thing is, it is quite a nice, relaxed sort of atmosphere. I have also been playing DayZ, because it is on Game Pass, obviously, and we might look at doing that at some point as well. Although, my problem with DayZ is, I seem to die due to starvation before I've really had a chance to do much of anything. Or, I find plenty of food and immediately die. That happens too. Or I think the last time I was playing it, I found food, so my guy was quite well, and then suddenly started throwing up. So that was nice. Okay, so that's going to be those two walls. I'll tell you what I've forgotten. I've forgotten to put a light in here. Let's put a light in the kitchen, because I think that'll be useful. A lamp. What are we going to put on the ceiling of the kitchen that'll look interesting? That's wall light. We don't want a wall light. I don't want that lamp line. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's have that. Turn it around. That'll be alright, right? Where's the light switch? There isn't a light switch in here. We better fix that situation as well. Just as well we checked that. Yeah, we'll take that one. The colour doesn't really matter. It's just a light switch. There we go. That's it done. Kitchen completed. Well, once we turn the light on and just see how it looks. Yeah, that looks good. Enough for what I was doing. Right, so let's get the radiator for this wall now that I've painted it. Let's pop the radiator on now that the wall's done. I'm wondering if I can fit a big radiator there, as it's going to be the main kind of bedroom type area. No. I mean living / bedroom type area. Right, let's assemble this. Do you know, I might need to put a light in here, otherwise I'm going to be doing this in the dark in a minute. And that's not what we want. Right, there we go. Right, we need a light up in the ceiling. And I need to clean those windows too. Let's get the lights, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see what we're doing. Well, do you know what? That one might be nice. Although, what colour am I going to make this? Yeah, let's make it that colour. Try and get it in the centre of the room if we can. That'll do. Let's put the lights on so that we can see what we're doing while we're here. Good, that's good. Get our window vacuum out and clean the window. That's 4 windows in here too, so plenty of light. Do you know what? That kitchen could do with some sort of window covering actually, couldn't it? There we go. Okay, windows are clean. I'm going to just go in here again and just put something on that. Put something on that window. Those 2 windows, I think probably curtains on one and a blind on the other. Doors and windows. I think we put a blind on the one No. Yeah. Got a blind on the one above the sink. There we go. And if we can get these short curtains on, we'll put short curtains on the other one in red, I think. No, in that colour. No. Look how wide those are! Wow, no, I don't think so. So it's got to be a blind again. Pop that one on then. Got to put the blinds on the windows. That window, you know, the room's not complete until you've put all the finishing touches in. There we go, I think that looks good. And that'll do right now. What colour are we going to paint the rest of the room? So I want it to be a different colour from the blue. I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be... I actually think that would go quite nicely. In the kind of room we're making a room for a clown, so this is good. It's not a clown. I was having a look as well, there are some interesting house types that you can buy in the game as you progress, including a moon base. Now I don't know which of these people's planning on commuting from the moon, but I wouldn't suggest it. I think it would cost quite a bit of money every day. But if you're working from home, I suppose it's not so bad. Now can I get these two done as well? No, not quite. Shame, but easy enough to fix. I'll do the area around the windows in a moment. Right now. Oh. Hoping I can complete one section of wall there. There we go. Some people might like this, some people might not. Colour scheme might be a little bit much for some of these people that we're trying to sell to. Which is fine, because I don't think we're going to be able to sell this to everybody. Anyway, if I fill up my roller, we can finish off this window frame and then do the other one. Yeah, so it is bright, definitely, very bright. However, I think with the person we're aiming it at, that's probably okay. And she's still up there near the top, although she's still got those old people above her too. So, well, we could sell it to them if if they give us more money for it. You know, I'm not going to complain. Whoever gives us the money we need for it, we'll buy it in the end. We'll surely buy it. There we go, and then these two sections here. I need a little bit more paint on my roller. Might not, but there we go. You know, one thing that's I kind of wish you could do is paint the ceiling, which I assume you can't. Right, that's a very bright room. Definitely not something I would have necessarily. But perhaps for this artistic sort of woman, this might be okay. So, now it's time for furniture. Furnishings. Soft furnishings. Furniture. First things first, sofa. Now, these sofas you can apparently use as kind of a bed. I just want to check something. No. I think that's crazy enough that she might like it. But not in that design, that looks horrible. I think the cow design's actually probably going to be the best. Just because it looks idiotic. Ludicrous, it looks ludicrous. There we go. Let me just check. Yeah, one bedroom, great. A single bed's enough for me. So that's classed as a bed rather than a sofa. which is interesting. Do I want any other? No, we don't need any other seating, I don't think. Well, see now if they're classing that as a bed, they might want an armchair. Is there not an armchair in a similar style to that? That would be good. And that rounded armchair looks kind of rubbish. This one. Yeah, make it that colour. I know that that's kind of all laid up against the one wall, but I think that's okay. Right. I'm going to need some kind of table, desk. Is that just desks? Okay, that's not going to work. Unless it's under tables. Oh, I'll tell you, I could put a TV on the wall anyway, so let's put a table on the... that's not a high table. That would actually probably be ideal. Let's make it pink, because why not? Does that fit in that corner, like out of the way of the... Well, it does, it's out of the way of the door. He's saying, give the TV back, dude. I don't have a TV. What are you talking about? There isn't a TV here. Put a TV. Just... do we really need it? I want to see if having a TV in there causes me problems with the person I intended to sell this to. Like if I put a TV on the wall up here, she moves down quite a bit. No, I'm not going to have that. I don't want to sell to that kind of douchey guy that we had on there before. So she's obviously not put up or down by having a TV in the room. What I do want to do is try searching for a bookcase. Because I think she'd probably prefer a bookcase. That one or that one? I think we'll go with that one. Now we could put it there. No, we can't because it's blocking a door. Is it going to look okay there? That's not really going to work, is it? I don't like it being in front of the windows like that. No, actually, maybe it'll be alright. I'm going to put a flower, some flowers or something on there. Actually... oh, this is going in here. I know it's not always necessarily the best. Isn't necessarily the best thing for the colour scheme. Oh, but it can go there. That's quite nice. Now she's moved up to second place. Still need more. Might put that up as well if I can. It's only small. Good, it can go like next to the door on that side. That's probably about right. Any more wall pictures that we could use that look good for this room? Oh, no, that's not going to work. What else would go quite nicely in this room? Thinking about the colour of the room rather than... that looks interesting. How big's that? It's quite large, but not huge. Hey, we could put it above the door. I'm doing that, because I think that looks quite good. It's pretty much in the centre, I think. It's close enough. I still want something else on the wall, picture-wise. That might go quite nicely. How big's that? Not on its side though, that would be a bit silly. The person we're trying to sell to doesn't really look like she wants anything but art and books and plants. So let's stick to plants for now. Let's put a yucca in blue. If we can put it on top of this would be great. She loves flowers unlike people. So we could put some more flowers there. We will put more flowers there because I reckon once we've put a few more flowers in, we should get her on side. That looks pretty good. Could I get a flant? Could I get a flant there? I don't know what a flant is. If you tell me what one is, yes. Maybe that one. And that there. They actually went up again from having that flower. Well, okay, that's done. I'm going to put some of those shelves again. Those upward shelves, which were on decorations? No, they weren't. They were on furniture. Do you know what? I'm going to just search for it this way. I think that might be the best option. If I just search for shelf, then we should, I hope, find all the shelves that are available. Oh, we could have put one of them in the kitchen. Oh, I like that. That looks like that would make sense. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Can I not put it up there? Oh, it's a floor standing shelf, isn't it? Yeah, it's a floor standing shelf. Well, it could still go, I suppose. Not sure what you're going to put on it, but it's a shelf. Right, I want to put one of these. We're going to put this in pink. Yeah, okay, pink. I suppose we can put it in pink. Bit of a shelf there. And then, can we get these in blue? Yes, we can. So I want one there. What if I can put another one there? That would be quite good. Do I want... Let me just see. Blue. Do you know what? We're just going to stack a couple of these here. And maybe one more. Although she started moving down the order again. But never mind. That's okay. Books. She said she likes books too, so books it is. Decorations. No, sorry. If I search for book, we'll find the options we want. Yeah, just show me all the results for books. I could buy more than one. Oh, I can't put it on there. Bit weird. Let me see, I can put a book there. And there, and there. Stacks and books. She didn't actually... Although she says she likes books, she didn't seem interested when I put some there, did she? At this stage, I don't really think I need to do an awful lot more, really. Electronic equipment, any home electronics that might be okay to put in. I'm thinking a fan. Well, if we can sit it there, that'd be ideal. I need something here. This is just a big empty space. Not that that means we should do anything with it, but Some sort of cabinet wouldn't go amiss. The front of it's horrible though. Yeah, that might work. Let's have a look at it. How big is that? Oh, that actually looks quite nice in that space. Although it could do moving across a couple of spots. That'll work. Is that straight? Yeah, no, it is. Okay, and we can probably get a couple more plants on here, I think. Just because I'm thinking that's what we need to get. Oh well, let's put a plant on there, and then I'm thinking a mirror behind. I can't put a mirror there, can I? Because I have a painting there. Silly me. They love plants, but then at some points they don't love plants. I don't understand. See if there's any more pictures. Oh, I can probably put some pictures. I realise at this stage all I'm doing is just filling it up with pictures and paintings to try and get that particular person back that we wanted. Nope, she's come in. If we can get some more plants around, pictures around. Yeah, butterfly, that works. She's getting there, she's climbing. I also want... I don't like that painting. Trouble is finding paintings that kind of look okay. Yeah, that one will be alright if we can, but not upside down maybe, yeah? I don't know why, a lot of the pictures and things seem to come out upside down, which is odd. We can put one there. Hopefully, I need to put a few more just to get her on board as the buyer, so that we can sell to that person that we haven't sold to yet. It seems like pictures are the main thing that she really likes, so but I don't want to just put any. That looks interesting. How big's that? Put that on as well, although that looks ridiculous if I put that there. I do think it looks quite nice though. Starting to at least. Let's go into the old other section and see if there's anything there that could be nice to have. I haven't put any bins in the house, but they can buy a bin themselves if they want one. That's really not for a living room, is it? It's more for a sauna, I think. But hey, let's put one in here just for fun. Don't know why I bought that really, because we've not built a sauna, so. Just looking to see if there's anything else here that would be nice to have. Oh, we needed hooks near the front door. I don't think I've got space to do it now. One of them. Yeah, no one cares about the other stuff. So really there's no point in me buying it all. Those are the shelves, knife stand. You know, they can buy their own kitchen utensils. Clock, yeah. Then I think blue, and we'll put it on the red wall. At this stage we're just buying random stuff really, aren't we? Candles, you can never have too many candles apparently. If you listen to some people anyway. Can you go on there? Guess not. I guess we can't put the candles on that shelf for some strange reason. Yeah, look, I can't put it on that shelf, even though it's there. I also can't put it on these shelves. Or maybe the shelves are too close together. I need something else to just draw that particular person in. I could have got a better clock. Oh, that'll be quite nice. And that looks horrendous after I did that to it, but you know, never mind. Never mind. That looks horrible. I'll be the first person to say, that looks horrible. Oh yeah, hangers. Can I put any hangers up? Is that cherry? That's the closest thing we're going to have to the colour that's there. But I don't think... Oh yeah, we can put it there. It's good enough. Okay, right, more decorations. We've done pretty much everything. It's just paintings we need. Oh, actually, is there room for any more plants? There might be room for more plants. I hope there is. Is that going to go next to the door without any problems? No. It's a pity it won't go there, but it's going to be right in the way of the bathroom door. It should go there. She's not got a TV or anything she's looking at, has she? But the trouble is they'll have plants too, which means every plant we put in moves both of them up, but... okay, let's find some more places for paintings, given that that's who we're trying to sell to. The woman who's interested in art. We'll keep putting pictures in until we can get it sold to her. I know it's a weird thing, but that's what she wants, apparently. So if we can get a few more paintings in, I've just worked through one house in her stream so far. She did like that, okay. What else? What's the sunflower one? Is that big or small? Won't go above the door. Far too big. And we have nowhere to put it. If we could fit it on the wall there behind everything else, that would be okay, but it wouldn't. It would look ridiculous. Okay, not that one. That's the same picture, but with a frame. Oh, do you know what? Oh, here. Nah, not quite. There we go. Right, we can sell it now. So there we go. This is our house. She's now the top person wanting to buy this house. There's the finished article. Let's pop the lights on so we can see it all. So, the bathroom. Looks alright. Arty. The living room slash bedroom. Very arty, not very many electrical devices or anything along those lines. And lastly, the kitchen. Bit of art in it. Quite dark. I don't like it. But we can sell the house now. So let's see. So now we can look through the people who are looking to buy it. He likes one bedroom. Dolan Trusk. So we can sell it for 39. That only gives us 13,000. 13,000. You know what? We're going to take it. 13,000 profit is what I was trying to say. We sold hers. I didn't do the outside of the building. I could have done the outside of the house. Oh, we can upgrade our negotiation skills. Good. Yeah, this place is ridiculous. We'll have to do something with it at some point to sell it on. But at the moment it'll do as an office. Right, so we've cleared through quite a few houses. We've sold 3 houses. So it's time to buy the next one, which is the house with uninvited guests. I'm assuming we're going to find a lot of cockroaches. But look, if we go right down, look, we can buy a house on the moon. And I'm hoping I'll get to the stage where I can actually do that at some point. But for now, it's time to go straight to this house and first things first, get it cleared out. There's cockroaches. If you don't like cockroaches, I'm sorry, but I have kept everything as it is as standard. Oh my god. Something tells me we're going to be here a while dealing with cockroaches. So let's vacuum them up. I hope this doesn't upset anyone. If it does, don't worry. but we have to get rid of them. Because they just make the place untidy. And you can't really sell the thing on. It's interesting seeing some of their comments as you're cleaning up. So enough cockroaches have been eliminated from this area, but I still see a couple. I think we've wiped out all the cockroaches on the doorstep. Let's get rid of that. I'm just going to rip out everything, you see. So, sell the door. Sell that. Do we need to do much cleaning on the outside of the house? The outside of the house actually looks relatively okay in terms of cleanliness. Get rid of that door. Okay. So, the first thing we really want to do is get rid of everything from the house, as I say. I don't know why I put that away, actually. That can go. Just gonna take all the doors away. Oh, a big double door. Okay. And I don't want any of the stuff that's in this house because it looks absolutely atrocious. So just get rid of the lot. Oh, we're going to need to plaster the walls. We're going to need to do all sorts of stuff here. And obviously clean it. Well, that's a nice bath, but sorry. Well, it would be a nice bath. That's a lot of plastering we're going to need to do in here. A lot. I can see the cockroaches again. Right, what's in here? Get rid of them right after I've cleared out all the stuff that we don't want, which is basically everything. Yeah, there's a lot of work needed done here. You see those people saying, oh, what a big mess. Yeah, it is a big mess. You're right. Oh, it's horrible. It's filthy, is what it is. So we're just going to get rid of every single thing. What do you mean no separate kitchen? Well, will be a kitchen. I just need some time because I've got to clear everything out first. I love when they do that. These people just dump their food on the floor. They're like, oh well, we're moving out now. See you later, food. I don't like that. There's no point keeping any of this stuff, though. The place is riddled with cockroaches and just not very nice, is it? These people, there's still some trash to remove. You missed a bit. You missed a spot. Well, there's a family looking at a house there. Oh, there's some spoons. Can't remove the cockroaches that way, unfortunately. Right, let's get rid of them first, so that we can then start cleaning. There's no point doing any real cleaning until the cockroaches are gone. Okay, away, you horrible beasts. Hopefully we'll get rid of them fairly quickly. I destroyed the cockroach nest, but I don't know if that's the only one, so best thing to do is pick them all up until there's none left, right? That'd be my suggestion. There's one at the bottom there. I see it. I've destroyed the cockroach nest. Right. Oh, found something on the wall we need to sell. Can I sell the plates first, maybe? And the mug, so they don't have to scurry around looking for them on the floor. Not all my documents will fit there. There's a huge empty space. What are you talking about? Just take the dirty paintings off the wall. Any other paintings anywhere? There's that. And all the wrecked light fixtures. There's absolutely no point having any of this in here. It's just an absolute disgrace, really. Right, cleaning. Let's do a quick clean. Get rid of all the stuff, all the horrible dirt. And then we probably need to look at plastering all the walls as well. That is a whole gap on the wall. I see a cobweb. That room's clean. Bathroom now. Get it cleaned up. Oh, I can see that there's actually areas. Because on my map, because of leveling up my cleaning skills and all my other skills, I can see on the map where the dirt is. Like up there. Right, this room's clear. Must be a cobweb up in this corner, yeah. And up there. This room, I think, no, there was one bit I missed. The windowsill. And a cobweb somewhere up there. That must be in the other room. Oh, let's do this one. Da 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 da. Wiping down everything, because this house is an absolute disgrace. It's very dirty here, the old lady says. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I thought it was nice and clean. I thought I was going to sell it to you now. But I guess she doesn't want to buy it while it's not clean. It says there's something there, but I don't see what it is. I don't know what that black mark is there. But I do know that this place is horrible. Look at this. Why hasn't this mess been cleaned up? There's still some dirt left. I'm in the middle of cleaning it. Everyone just walked in the house and they're busy saying to me, "Oh, why have you not finished? Why have you not cleaned it yet?" It's like, I've just got here. Settle down. Can't clean things instantly. I wish that was an upgrade skill, you know. Clean the house the moment you walk through the door. That'd be good. You wouldn't have to do anything. It would be kind of pointless, wouldn't it? Okay, there's a cobweb somewhere, but it's not in this room, and I didn't see it in the corner of the other room. I've got it. Wherever it was, I managed to get it this time. Still a couple little bits. There's a dirty bit on the floor there, which I saw. Ceiling. There's a web there on the wall, but there's something here that I can't work out. I don't see anything though. There's a black spot there that makes me think that something's not working. Okay, that's that part done. Let's do all the windows while we're here. Yeah, let's air the place out a bit. Oddly enough, the windows were clean. Pop the windows open, make sure it's all nice and airy. Yeah, amazingly, considering we had to take out all those cockroaches and clean all sorts of stuff, this actually looks alright. Right. We don't have a front or back door, or... oh, we didn't sell that door. Because we'll put in our own doors and other things. Right, so we need to start plastering this place, and we're going to need quite a lot of it, I would say. So, walls, plaster. I'm going to have to buy a few. I think we'll put one here, one there, and one there. And then if we can use them in the other rooms, we'll use them in the other rooms. It's not tiling, it's plastering. Where the hell? Oh yeah, wait, I just do that. Okay, time to plaster the wall. Yeah, no, I have a bucket of plaster. It takes a while to get these plastered up. or if you can do it at all. What the hell? Is that it? Oh, I see a dirty bit on the window there. I don't think I needed as much plaster as I've taken, to be honest. Is that? I assume that's it plastered. Just that little sweep. Although to me it looks like it should have more than that on it. I think I probably bought way too much plaster, to be honest. Any more? There's this whole area here. Would almost be worth just knocking the walls down. Wouldn't it? Just starting again with new walls. Repair those walls, they look horrible. What do you think I'm doing? I still have a few walls to repair. Alright. Take it easy. I'm not selling you the house. If you're going to get so grumpy about walls with plaster on them while I'm in the middle of doing it, you know. Got a bit of plaster on there. There's one hole left, apparently. Which bloody one? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. So this room was okay. That one's done. That one's done. Were there any others in this room? No. That one's done. I did this one. Right. Really, where is the other wall? Because that one's done. I think I know which one it is. That one's done. That one's done. Must be this one? No. Oh, I see where it is now. Plastering fixed, I believe. So, get rid of all the plaster that we bought. We didn't actually need as much as I bought. One container would have been enough. Okay. So the next step will be to paint the walls. Right, so this is like your kind of entryway. Let's make it something fairly straightforward on the old entranceway. I think we'll have just something that's not beige. Trouble is, you know, you look at the colours and they look different when they go on the wall. In real life and on this video and in this game as well. Let's go for that one for the entranceway, just because looks like a fairly simple one to do. That'll do. Wait, no, I don't want that bit of the doorway done, but this bit I can. Much better. Nope, we need more on the brush. But yeah, so the entrance will have this colour, which is a relatively mild colour. Because I think that's a good start. Also because it'll cover over the horrible plaster. There you go. Good as new. I think. A nice double door there, so we can do a bit with that. I don't know why I just did that, because now I'll have to go back and do all those again. There we go, and then looking good. Relatively. Hey, thank you very much. Okay. Need some flooring in here, but that's the only room we're going to use that paint in, so goodbye. Right. Floor coverings for the entrance. not tiles. I got a big rug. I might put a rug in there afterwards, but let's put a beige carpet. I mean, you know, it's not necessarily. No, what we'll do is have a nice pine floor in the entrance as well. It just is a nice, relatively mild entryway colour. I think that looks okay. Obviously we need doors, and we will be putting them in at some point soon. In fact, let's start with the front door. Let's start with a front door, and I think we're going to go with the probably that one. I think that one's probably the most normal looking, but also fits in best with probably what we're doing. Why is that door not fitting? Why is the door not fitting? Is that ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Front door done. And I mean, this area, there wasn't a lot we need to do with it. Oh, sell that old light fixture. That's a nice way to come in. Let's do the bathroom. Because the bathroom's usually one of the easiest ones to really deal with, isn't it? Because it's just stick some tiles on and what kind of floor tiles do we want here? You don't want a carpet in the bathroom, don't be silly. Let's go with those ones. Already better. And the walls. The walls. So, wall tiles. Which I really want to make the entire room the same. I just think that would be really, really dark. Maybe that. I don't want to be exactly the same tiles as are on the floor too, because that just looks a bit... I mean, you know, it's not necessarily an issue, but... maybe that one. Maybe that one. I'll buy 4 packs. That was about right for the last bathroom we did, so hopefully it translates over to about the same in this one too. I hope. We'll give a pretty similar colour scheme there too, that'd be alright. Again, only a small bathroom, so we're only really going to get a shower in here, you're not going to get any of the big bathtubs. Sean, were you thinking with the... well, like around the corners? Because you can only really do the whole... you mean like around the... oh, I think I get what you're saying. If I was to take... so, well, like if I took the dark... I don't want a green one, do we? If I was to take those darker grey tiles, pop them there... do you mean like just up at the edges? Because you can't, obviously you can't run sort of a border as such along the bottom, but putting it at the edges like that would be actually quite nice. Yeah. That actually would probably not be a bad thing. This game likes to be sarcastic about the tiling. And I think we'll put these round the window as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a very nice idea, thank you very much. Make the windows a bit different from the rest of the room as well. Stands out a bit better, as you say. I think put some there as well, just so we don't have a visible gap. You don't want that when you're tiling either, do you? Right. I don't know, I'm going to end up using this whole package of tiles just to do the window. It's annoying that you can't do, like, I mean, I know you'd need more tiles in the game, but I wish you could do individual tiles on the wall and actually make slightly more interesting patterns. That would be quite nice. But it's not an option, unfortunately. Yeah, I need another pack. Wish it was. Oh, one more in the corner. Okay, and now here as well. I'm going to do this corner too, just to kind of fit it all together nicely. Hey, how are you? So yeah, we'll do this around the edges of the windows and the walls. Seems like quite a nice idea actually, so a good suggestion. Yeah, I think it would. I mean, as well, I don't know. It seems like there's almost a suggestion that you can do stuff outside, or you've got all this plot outside, and it'd be nice to be able to maybe do like garden stuff as well. You know, thank you very much for the follow. It'd be nice if that was an option, to do some stuff around the garden. I suppose eventually they'll maybe do that, but the game, on PC at least, has been around for a while, hasn't it? So, and I don't think they've got to that stage on PC yet. I'm not sure. I am playing the Xbox version, so obviously that will be a little bit behind anyway in terms of any updates I expect. I'll buy a whole pack of tiles for three spots. Yeah, being able to do a bit more design-wise would be nice. Instead of, you know, obviously with paint you could do different paint, but only like stripes of it. Or yeah, the tiles, obviously, like this is the only way you can really get a different look to it. Right. Back to the regular tiles. Yeah, it's the Xbox version, so it's most of the ones I tend to come across from my Xbox just because it seems to stream a little bit better. For now, anyway. I don't know why. My PC streaming seems to have a bit of a problem, but yeah, I mean it's still enjoyable. I think the Xbox version of it. I don't know how many features, you know, are missing in comparison, because there always are, you know, any of these games that come across to consoles, they're always behind, aren't they, in terms of updates or better features. But yeah, there's so much more that I hope they do with the game, whether on console or on PC, you know. Better design options would be nice. I could knock down the walls and build a bigger bathroom, but I think I'd rather Actually, I think the reason that my PC side of it was going wrong was because my settings had gone back up to some ridiculously high bitrate that weren't entirely necessary. So once I've managed to fix that to what I need it to be, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still, you know, even though there may be some features that it would be nice to see in there, it's still an enjoyable sort of game. It's a bit different from what I might normally play, you know, because it's more laid back sort of thing, really, isn't it? Something to do just that doesn't need you to do an awful lot of fast reactions or mind-bending puzzles. Nah, it's good. Oh, come on. Why am I not getting this? Why am I not able to mark that area? So now I'm getting a bit of an issue. Oh no. What in the world? Why is that tile not allowing me to do anything? It appears, there we go. Because you have to get like right at the top. Oh, I didn't clean the window apparently. Or the windowsill. I'm sure that was clean before. She says that's artistic disorder. Or maybe it's because I've got different tiles around the edge. I wonder actually, should that maybe be... Yeah, absolutely. You need that. You need that as well as the action and all that stuff, don't you? You know, you need to sometimes just be able to sit back and go, hey, let's just do something stress-free. I suppose that's the main thing. It's stress-free, isn't it? Right. I think we'll go for this internal door, and oh, I need it to go right. Oh, there we go. Door right there. Right, now we'll get on with putting in the things. Bathroom's obviously probably the easiest one to do, I guess, because it's... Once you've mounted all the required equipment, you don't have an awful lot more to do. Towel rail. It's quite good as well, I suppose, the needing to sort of do specific things to get certain things to buy is quite good. Yeah! You know, it is good just to sometimes be able to just do what you want, you know. And obviously, if you're playing these sorts of things, anything that normally would have, you know, sometimes it's nice as well because you can go, right, what do I need to build this thing? Okay, so I'll do it, and then you've got an idea what you need to find when you're doing things normally, you know. Right, radiator. Because then you can bring what you've done to the other side of it when you're wanting to. But also, yeah, you don't always want to be rushing around mad. Not a bathtub in this bathroom, okay. What bathtub? No, that's right, because they had like a roll top thing in there before, didn't they? Yeah, that's it. You can, and in a way maybe that takes forever if you're doing on the regular modes. Oh, what bath are we going to put in here? I think we might put that one in if we can. Pity I can't have some other colour options, but never mind. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. I always feel that like I'm freer to just do what I want to do. Rather than stressing about when's this thing going to attack me, you know? And when am I going to lose everything as well? That seems to be a potential issue when you're doing things outside of a creative mode. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, because you do get after a while you kind of might go, oh, I'm getting a bit tired of this now, you know. Or you never finish it. That's the other thing. You go so mad with detail that you never finish it. It's like, no, I need this thing now. I need that thing now. That tends to be me. I'll do something and then completely forget about it and come back and be like, oh, can I be bothered? Okay, let's see. Sink. Let's pop that one in. Uh-oh. I knew that. Oh, get that closed. We had to come across something like that eventually. I accidentally turned that one on. That's what I like about this, you know, once the in-game money situation isn't a problem, it looks pretty good. You know, you can pretty much do just about anything, well, especially with these early houses. Not really much else. Maybe a mirror above that sink. I mean, ideally you'd want a cabinet above the sink, but never mind. Let's see. Mirror module? Yeah, okay. By many, no, I just want one. Is that straight on there? That looks about right. Ah! It moved to the left just as I did it. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Okay, that's okay. I'm still not sure who I'm actually going to build this house for. Which buyer? We just sold to the arty sort of woman. I think there's a family, but a married couple in their mid-30s with 3 children and a grandma. There's no room in this house for a family of 6. This is not a house for a family of 6. This guy's a student. It's quite a big house for... This guy might be. Doesn't want a kitchen. Wants a place for all his clothes. Can you make it like a walk-in wardrobe? I don't know. This guy wants to rent a house out to 2 people. He would want 2 bathrooms. I don't want to do that. That guy doesn't want expensive equipment. It seems like what he wants is a cabin in the woods. The Jantart family. There's a kitchen, so cooking for grandchildren will be possible. There are too many rooms, though, so they don't like lots of rooms. 2 rooms are okay, but we prefer 3. But 4's too many. You can have 3, but you can't have 4. Not enough space to put all our books. Oh, sorry, there is enough space. 3 rooms are perfect. The house is much prettier with pictures inside. Yeah, okay. This guy, we've sold him one before, so I'm not too interested. They're young with a newborn child, so probably they'd want a nursery of some kind. And we already sold to her. Maybe that might work. That might work. else can we put in this bathroom just to make it a bit more interesting? There was a picture. Yeah, let's put that picture on the wall just to give them something different. Some people have moved up and down, but they're not too sure about this. We don't want to clutter this place up, but I feel like there must be other stuff we can put in here. Well, bin would probably be a good idea. Just for any... But where? That's not going to work. Can that go back? Can it go behind the bath? Oh, that's good. That's a good place for that bin. It's not visible to everybody, and it's not... I've got plenty of shelves for kitchen utensils, but not an awful lot for bathroom items. Like a shelf to put your toothbrush and stuff on, you know. Above the sink. I mean, you could put it above the sink, but... Oh, well, actually, no, I don't... Why, they can bring their own toothbrushes. I'm not buying them a toothbrush. But yeah, I can't even put it on top of there. Unless I jump on top of here. No, I have to, what, put it on the floor? Okay, I'll put soap on the floor, why not? Yeah, you don't want to put too much stuff in, just... laundry basket. Laundry basket makes some sense. Although I kind of look at it and I think, why am I buying all these people all these, you know, like, you can buy them a TV and stuff, and you're like, why do I need to buy them a TV? And buy their own TV. I think that's probably good enough for the bathroom, to be honest. Don't want to go too overboard. Oh, we need a light fixture, otherwise they're going to be in the dark in the middle of the night. That's not what I want. What light fixture will we have in the bathroom? Probably halogen lamps. Makes the most sense. No exposed hanging lights, I suppose. Should have bought more than one. I think... You know, the worst thing is trying to get everything lined up. That'll work. And maybe one more. Oh, they're not going to be the right distance apart. Never mind. That'll do. That's fine. I like that the game turns the lights off when you leave the room. But I should be doing that. Okay, so what's that going to be? A bedroom? Lounge, kitchen slash... Yeah, like a lounge kitchen area. And then you can have another bedroom there. I think, yeah, 2 bedrooms. Or... a large master bedroom. Doesn't want sound of a TV. Wants a bathtub. He likes bathtubs, so that's good. What does he need a kitchen for? He doesn't want a kitchen. So, fair enough. No place for all his clothes. Oh, do you know what? If I made one of these a bedroom, and he wants a big bedroom, what if I made this a bedroom with, like, clothing storage? Like, that can be a bedroom. For that guy, that probably works quite well. And then this can be... And with the bedroom, you can pretty much use like one of those sofas that it classes as a bed. Make it like a multifunctional sort of room. Okay, in which case... Wait, what did it say I was going to make this then? What did he... Clothes, yeah, okay. No kitchen, he doesn't want a kitchen. Okay, so he doesn't want a kitchen at all. Bit weird, but if he orders his stuff all the time, he's a stylist, he's looking for a modern stylish house, that might be difficult to put to do for him. So wait, what was I going to do here again? Bedroom with a storage area for clothing. I can make this... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll make this like a multimedia room, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of room to make this. Still getting used to the way some of the buttons and things work. Alright, let's... Oh no, wait, let's do the walls. Right, so if I want to make this like a cinema type room, or like an entertainment type room, then I probably want to... Oh, not the walls, the floor. For that type of room, you're really going to want a carpet in place. Okay, let's do that. Although we might not like the carpet, we might not like that. Oh. Another area to do. What am I doing that for? Considering there's going to be a door there anyway, right? So... doors... I may as well make the doors in the house the same. I mean, you don't want them all to look ridiculous. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, make that as I say, like an entertainment room. So this is going to be the bedroom slash living room, where he apparently doesn't want a kitchen anyway. And I'm going to put a sliding double door there, I think. There aren't very many double door options other than that sliding door. Can you put like a wardrobe door on that room? Let's make it... Well, that's horrible. Yeah, okay, that'll work. If he's wanting like a stylish sort of room. Is that okay? I need to open both of them to get in. This is going to look pretty silly. And it's just, if it's just going to be like a clothing storage area, you just could paint this white. I mean, what's the point of being too crazy about it? Well, let's do this room actually, because this is quite small. Close myself in. Don't know if that'll really work. I don't know if this idea is going to be any use at all. Probably isn't. Right, so we don't need... Again, there's no point going too crazy with this, is there? Yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Is that the same as what I've got? Okay, well we won't do that one then. There's no point doing the same one. Although that one's not too bad, but... I don't... Why was I thinking that's the same thing? I couldn't actually see it. Okay. Mind you, does he need windows? Just seems a bit of a waste. Paint. And for this room, we're not going to bother with any drastic... well, actually, no. Let's go with that. Maybe just one tin's good enough. Just something a bit more than just white. Make sure the walls around that are okay. He said he wants something kind of modern, didn't he? And stylish. I mean, if I'm just making like a walk-in wardrobe for him here, which sounds like what he wants, then I don't actually know if there are any... I've come up with this idea and I don't even know if there are any components to make up like a wardrobe type room. Hopefully I can. Because all he's interested in is having a big bedroom, storage for his clothes. I don't know, now that I think about it, he could just put a wardrobe in his bedroom, right? I mean, that would have worked as well. That is done. Okay, good. There's a lot more painting to do. I'm thinking we'll probably need another tin. At least these holes in the wall are dealt with now. More paint. Ba, 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 ba. Good. Seems like round the edge is the best kinda. The windows take forever. I noticed in this game the windows take so long to do. Yeah, we're gonna need another tin of this. I don't think that's going to last. Oh, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, no, we might be okay. Oh, that should be alright, surely. Should be plenty. Good. It's a bit dark, but with some lighting I'm sure that'll be okay. Again, I think probably spotlights are going to be your best light in this kind of room, aren't they? Like the halogen lights. Actually, can I go with that one? I'm just thinking... Oh, I didn't choose buy many. And with that one you kind of need to, don't you? Let's put them in the corners of the room. I don't know why I think that's a good idea. We'll soon find out it's not, I'm sure. See how much light that gives me. I don't know actually, that might be alright. That's what they want in like a stylish looking room, right? Weird lighting and... Can I put one right in the middle? It's not right in the middle, but it's close enough. Radiator, he needs to keep his clothes warm, so he doesn't wake up with freezing clothes in the morning. As long as he doesn't live in a tent, I'm sure that's not likely to happen. Pop a radiator in here anyway, because there's a fixture for one, so why not? Okay, now. So, furniture for this room. This is the question. Is there anything that I can put up that's gonna be good? I mean, I could just put a load of wardrobes in here, but it might actually be the only option. A Bisto cabinet. Interesting. Clothing storage. I mean, I could... 4-door wardrobe. I guess that's our option. that actually might go quite nicely with the colour scheme. Let's buy a couple of these. I could see his interest perking up. How far forward do I need to take that? Bloody hell. I mean, if it's just storage that he wants it for, it's going to be perfect in just a moment. That just looks stupid. That just looks totally stupid. But maybe he'll like it. That's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to make it attract that guy. Chest of drawers, yeah. If we are just looking to sell it to that one guy, then he can't get into his wardrobe there, can he? I mean, it's all well and good saying, oh, we just want lots of clothing storage, but he has to be able to make use of it. But then, then it just becomes stupid. You're just putting stuff in so that, I don't know, so that it fills up the whole room with clothing storage, which is just stupid. But I need to sell the house to that guy with the pink hair. Oh, it's pitch black in here because I haven't put a light in the entranceway or in this room either. I should have left the lights until I was ready to change them. Let's put something different in there instead of... And another one. Although a wall sconce is a bit much. We want it to be about there. Much better. Now we can actually see what's going on, at least in this area. Right, so this is going to be like a big living room sort of slash bedroom type area. So what would look nice on the ceiling for him? Probably like the solar chandelier. Let's make it a gold one, just to really go in on his... In fact, can I buy two? Let's put one about there. And one about... not right next to the smoke alarm. Don't know what kind of heat this thing's giving off. Don't know how good these smoke alarms are. Have they been tested? That'll do. Even though I can see that they're not lined up properly with each other. Let's get the back door on. External door. Let's lock this place up. Lock this place up with... I wonder, do I want like a rear... like this? It just seems like he'd be more interested in that kind of door. Thinking about it sort of as a style thing. Yeah, okay, that's good. That is good. Oh, closes windows as well. No, that's fine. So yeah, the front room's, as I say, going to be some kind of entertainment room. This room will be a large bedroom slash lounge, because that's apparently where he wants to be. But there's no way that could have been a bedroom, that could have been a house big enough for... Well, I suppose, I mean, it could be big enough for a family of 6, because you could have made that a bedroom, and probably taken that section of this room away. That's a big room that I'm going to have to do a lot in. Now, if I want to make this like an entertainment style room, you don't want to have lights that are obviously noticeable, do you? You want lights that are going to run up. You want wall lights that are angled up the way, preferably. Don't think that's an option, though. I don't think that's an option. But maybe just something like that. Just that, nothing more. It's not particularly bright light. Oh, I've just noticed a damn cobweb in the corner of the room. Gone. There's not much dirt. I don't see any... Oh, wait, there is dirt left. I'm just... They keep saying, not much dirt left. I'm like, where's this dirt you're talking about? Yeah, well that's what I'm thinking, some kind of little... Because he wants like... yeah, maybe he's not too interested in having a... Yeah, if I just make this like a front room type area, this his big bedroom, that'll work out okay. He wants a big bedroom, so... I mean, that's not a tiny space for a bedroom. But it's not as big as that. So yeah, we'll make this the kind of lounge slash living room slash whatever you want to call it. Okay, so first things first. The floor... I'm going to put... Again, you want... For that kind of thing, probably a darker coloured... There's not a great many options for like carpets and things, although... That light is actually not very good, is it? Or is it this floor? What is this floor? It's not very nice. That light is... Okay. It's definitely a bit dim. Okay, anyway, painting. Painting. So... Nah, not really, is there a, you know... They're not particularly different from anyone else. Living room's probably the most commonly used one, I would have thought. Some people say front room, don't they? But it's not specifically not specific. There probably is. There probably is a traditional one, you know, I have no idea what it is. And what colour are we going to make his lounge? Let's make it bright purple. Because he's a stylist, so surely he wants to have lots of bright colours around his house. It's going to be extremely headache inducing though. Wow. That's a bold colour choice. When I say bold colour choice, that's a terrible colour choice. But hopefully the person we're aiming at... Although the colours don't actually... Notice the colours of the walls and things don't actually matter to any of these people. They don't go, oh, that's a very bright colour. Couldn't you make it beige? Yeah. I always, you know, like a lounge. I always think of a lounge as like a something in an expensive house that someone has additional to the living room, you know. I suppose that's what a drawing room, that's that kind of thing, isn't it? But I don't live in that kind of house, so... Be like a man cave sort of thing, you know what we'd call that? The wee room. Yeah. Oh, what are we doing here? This is a horrible colour. One I will not be putting on my wall anytime soon. Yeah, not my, not me either. Aye, yeah, that could be another one, aye. You want to head through the den? That was the worst accent I've ever tried in my life. As far as American accents go, yeah. A den, that's what we boys have in the woods, isn't it? Or maybe just under the bed or something, you know. And maybe they're not allowed out and about nowadays to build tree houses and mess about in the woods. Never know who you might find. Yeah, that floor's a bit... Yeah, because that's a very dark colour, isn't it? Oh, not quite. Yeah, that floor's not going to really work, is it? It's just a bit too... I bought way too much paint as well. Yeah, I think probably we want to go for the plain pine, don't we? I think that's going to look a little better because it just looks like a really dark room. Ah, there we go. Already that looks much better. Did you? Amazing to think it's probably undisturbed, but then I wonder how many people let kids go out and do that these days, you know? I used to love that, you know, going off and rope swings and all that kind of stuff, and does anyone do that anymore? Nowadays you have to have a health and safety assessment for your rope swing, probably. Oh, there was a... We used to have a big rope swing somewhere down near canal, and one day we went there, and it was like the canal, and then you had like a big hill next to the canal there. And one time we went along there, they'd cut away most of the hill, so the rope swing we had was basically about a 30-foot drop. It didn't last much longer after that. I think they took it away. Well, I suppose if it was dug in the ground, you know, it's... Unless someone decided to fill it in, it's not likely to go anywhere. Okay, that's a crazy looking room. So, what are we going to put in here? First thing surely would be Sofa. That's probably going to work. Make the sofa not violet because that's ludicrous. Oh, that'll be alright. That would probably offset that a bit. Yeah. That's it, it's the kind of thing where, and if you put it sort of deep enough in or whatever, you know, where nobody's really looking, it's going to stay there. Maybe not forever, but for quite a while anyway. I think that coffee table in black. It's always something to be kind of proud of once you've finished it as well, isn't it, you know? He says, give the TV back, dude. Well, what? I haven't taken one away. That wall-mounted TV's not going to fit there, is it? I'm not sure this guy wants a TV, though. The guy I'm trying to do this for. See if he drops down the order. Oh, that will fit. TV in the living room. Awesome, yeah. Maybe... I don't know that this guy wants speakers and TVs and things. Actually, what's that one like? Yeah, you just don't see that anymore, you know, and it's a shame. You can't even see that there because of the... I don't like that light. That's got to go. That light's got to go. I'd prefer to probably have that. Where's the light switch? Oh, that looks like a stylish sort of... That looks like a stylish sort of room, doesn't it? With light bouncing in strange directions. I think that guy wants, like, crazily expensive stuff in the house. Oh, do you know what I reckon he'd want? Actually. Air conditioning. That's something he's going to want in his room. Don't know if I've got room for it though. Oh, that's an interior wall. Can I really put an air conditioning fixture on an interior wall? Surely it needs to be an exterior wall. I suppose you can get the ducting running through the wall, but... That's just surely not the right place to put air conditioning. But it lets me do it. So we'll do it. This takes forever as well, wiring this. I think this might be the longest installation of any item in this game. Just continues. Now there's more. Ooh. Does he like that? Doesn't make any difference to him. Pointless. What else can I put in here to make this a bit more interesting? Well, we'll put... wide curtains. I need to stop going for these ridiculous colours. go in there, right? So he needs is a blackout blind. Yeah, that looks very interesting. Short narrow curtain, make it the same colour. Come on. There's a chipboard on these walls. That's a bit weird. Okay, that's acceptable. Still feel like this room just feels quite bare, but maybe there's no reason to... Oh, I could have an armchair. That's... Do these not count as armchairs? Oh, a stylish footrest. There we go. Is there other colours for that? Oh, there are, good. Not very good options, mind you, but yeah, there we go. A rocking chair, I don't think that he's going to want a rocking chair. I don't know if I like that either. It just seems like a pointless chair. It's an unnecessary chair. Desks. I don't want a desk in here. That might be useful. Don't need an awful lot here. I'm not going to put a coffee table down. Put a children's table in the middle of his room. Maybe doing this and aiming for a specific person isn't the greatest idea. Okay, yeah. Base. There we go, and... It's not going to be able to get into that cabinet from the sofa. But I can maybe move it across slightly, right? That's a bit better. Right, what's a stylish living room? I have the first idea about how to make a stylish living room. That looks okay. Not too much stuff, because as well, I suppose, if he wants a stylish room, he probably doesn't want too much stuff. Looks good. Okay. But now it's a bedroom. We've already put golden chandeliers. So the first thing is, well, the floor again. I don't want anything dark this time, I think. Do you know what, I'll just put a beige carpet on his floor. He might not like a beige carpet. But it's functional. I mean, it does the job that a carpet needs to do, right? It covers the floor. And that's unacceptable. Or would I... Do you know what? I'm gonna take... If I could take this... What sort of space do we want to make that about? Give him a little... Not sure what he'd want that for, and it's not going to make any actual difference to him at all, but... Just something different. walls. You don't want to have a stupid headache-inducing colour on your walls, do you? Every time you go to bed. But I don't like any of these colours. But it's not for me. Sleepy blue. That seems to be a popular option. There we go. Awesome. It's a pity painting wasn't like this in reality. You could do the whole house in no time at all. I suppose if you start from white walls, it's not so bad. At least none of the walls are like dark green or something, you know. Or worse, lime green. Actually, that's something that I might do just to be ridiculous. One wall. That is straight. That can't be at an angle, can it? Ah. There we go. Okay. Oh, my roller's empty. Right, and I'm going to make the back end of his room look ridiculous. Because why not? No, that's not the right one. Where is it? There we go. Should I be putting blue and green on the same wall? I'm not so sure. I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, it's not. The plaster does. Oh, I can see that didn't. I'm sure when I remember watching this game, other people play this game in the past, the plaster just kind of goes on as a white. Oh, that's really annoying. And it's not something I can fix, but. Oh, that's annoying. Looks like someone's been sick all over the walls. Actually, that's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. That's not the worst thing. Done. Good. Arg. I'm probably going to finish up with the painting and I think finish up for the night after that. Not that I've got anywhere to go in the morning, but you know. windows there. And so, and next time round I'll make this guy's bedroom that he desperately wants. He's still visible on the top, so that's a good sign that hopefully he'll remain visible when we finish with the house. Oh, actually, what I'll do is as well, I'll put the fixture on the wall, the sole fixture, which will be the radiator. May as well put a big radiator, he's got plenty of room for one. There we go. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for joining me, and thanks for following as well. That's excellent. I'm also on YouTube if you want. I'm on Supernautus if you want to look at any of my other videos. But you know, it's up to yourself. Anyway, thanks a lot. I'll see you next time, possibly, hopefully. Thanks a lot, and good night for now. If I can get my game to disconnect. Thanks a lot. See you there.